We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Trent Thornton will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Into the box now, Mark Payton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Payton rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Man, this is a continuation of the great at-bats we saw in last night's game when they lit it up, seemingly scoring at will. Now that double brings in a run for an early lead here. They just keep on keeping on.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Votto, the runner at second with one away. 0-2 the count to Suarez. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Now batting, Mike Moustakas. And now the Reds look to push. More across the plate in the opening frame. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And it's fouled away. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Reds pick up a run on the RBI double by Joey Votto. On to the bottom of the first, and the Reds are staked to an early 1-0 lead. Anthony DeSclafani is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Popped him up. Galvis is there for it. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now. So stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's set. The 0-1. Two down, runners at first and second. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A pause, and the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 1 inning in the books here. Reds out in front, 1-0. Nick Castellanos now.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is seven. The right fielder, number 44.
Stepping into the box, Aristides Aquino. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Fouled off. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. The throw into second. The throw pulls him off the bag. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
In now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Scooped up, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Rendell Grichuk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Digging in, Reese McGuire. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. McKinney, a native Texan. He's in his third season as a major league player. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate, Mark Payton.
Leading off for the Reds, the center fielder, number 34, Mark Payton.
First delivery to him on the way. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. And good for him. Mark Payton has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes 2 pitches, 2 quality pitches, then gets the third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Drilled on the ground is short. He's got it. He'll go to the bag for 1, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there, and we're going to take it.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The left fielder.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
3 runs already home here. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner will score from second. Aquino takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score as they pile on. It's now a 6-0 game.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tucker.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Barnhart playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 7. Into the box, Kevin Biggio. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
Boy, Giro, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
The batter, number 13.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. First time up, he went down looking. From the stretch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
The center fielder.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. No balls and a strike to count. Hit in the air to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jesse Winker. Last time through was a base hit. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McKinney's there for it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Stepping in, Joey Votto. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds, and they hold a 7-0 lead. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Teoscar.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Here's Randall Grichuk. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground at first. Galvis onto the pitcher, covering in time. It's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
From the stretch, Reese McGuire swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. No runs on 6 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Number 9.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Brendan Drury is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Now catching, number 3, Brandon Drury.
Hyunjin Ryu will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Number 99, Hyunjin.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lifted in the air out to right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 9.
Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Thomas Pannone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Justin Miller will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 60.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score at 2-3, and the inning is over. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 9, the Jays nothing. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Settling in now, Justin Miller. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
No runs on 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Tucker Barnhart.
Chase Anderson will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 34.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Mark Payton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sam Gaviglio is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. First offering on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit hard towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Ryan Borucki is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. At the plate now, Jesse Winker. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. In there, a base hit. Striding into the box, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted down the line in left. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1. Here it comes. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Anthony Bass gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So after the misplay following the strikeout, Suarez reaches on the error after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The next 0-2. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ripped on the ground to first. Taken in by Votto. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Stepping up now to Oscar Hernandez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble. 7th inning ready to roll, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Aristides Aquino comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. So far 2 for 3 in this one. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order, but they lead it 11-0. Bottom of the inning now, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
This is on the ground over to first, fielded by Votto, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So digging in now, Sam Gaviglio. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here comes the 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now, Ryan Barucki. He swings and grounds it to short. One there. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They trail in this one 11-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas? Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The center fielder, number 34, Mark Payton.
So now to the plate, Mark Payton. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. A runner at first with no outs here. 2 balls and a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Joey.
In is Joey Votto now. In prior meetings against Anthony Bass, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
The third baseman, number 7.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there you're expecting.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds coming to the plate now, Chase Anderson. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he grounds one briskly to short. There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They trail in this one 11-0. Ready now, Mike Moustakas. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone up into the second deck. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. At the plate, Aristides Aquino. Strike one to start the at-bat. Shot to third. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone. Standing in, Freddie Galvis. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. And he is in there.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Jansen is there, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bounce to first. Taken in by Votto, and that's the first out. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out. Riding in once again, Sam Gaviglio. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
12-1 at the end of this one. Cincinnati blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Anthony DeSclafani earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Trent Thornton was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please